All right, so we're going to talk about how to read Notams, or not necessarily read Notams, but how you can access them as well as find information to TFRs. So we have this nice app over here called ForeFlight, which is an electronic flight bag. So usually if you want to find Notams at airports, you can open up the airport and press Notam, and you can read through some of them. This one's a UAS Notam. This one's just the airspace. So this one's just talking about the UAS in the area. There's older Notams about the 5G Notams. Disrupting Autoland. Other airports, same thing, they have all these Notams. This is an instrument approach Notam, so we'll just ignore it. More UAS, and there's 5G again. TFRs can be indicated with this with a red circle, a red vignette, or let's go down to LA, see if we can find a. Yeah, here's one. Here's another one that's not yet. So this is a red over yellow. So a yellow ring means it's inactive. A red ring means it is active, as you see over here. So if you have ForeFlight, go ahead and tap on the TFR and we can read about it. So it talks about this is a TFR, and if you don't comply, it talks about all the bad stuff that can happen. You can get detained, shot down, intercepted. And as you scroll down, it will talk about how you can transition to TFR. It says all aircraft approved to operate within the TFR must be squawking an ATC discrete code at all times, while in the TFR must remain in two-way communications. So sometimes if you see a TFR, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh wait, just a TFR, I can't go through it. No, this one right here is saying as long as you're talking to ATC and you have a squawk code, you can fly through it. But let's take a look at this one right here. Scroll down, define area. And then down here it says who can fly in a TFR. It says aircraft arriving or departing LAX. I'm not sure. And this is Kilo HHR. I'm not sure what that is right now. And Santa Monica. So if you're leaving those airports for the sole purpose of leaving or arriving there, you can go through this TFR. But other than that, you can't do it. And again, down here it talks about the squawk code and being in two-way communication. So basically, again, your goal has to be getting from one airport to another, not just to stay there and maneuver. So these are just examples of TFRs where you can't fly through it as long as you do the right things or follow the right procedures. Now let's take a look at one at Disneyland. Surface 3000 AGL. So again, let's quickly try to scroll through this, see if there's anything that says about going through it. Okay, so this is a TFR that says you just cannot go through it. There's no except or aircraft must be. So no, you just cannot go through this TFR, and even says the dimensions, surface of 3000 AGL. So don't go through this one. And to find in route Notams, make sure you have Notams and TFRs open on ForeFlight, because if I turn these off, you can be like, oh look, LAX area is clear. But not really. So with ForeFlight, make sure you always leave TFRs and Notams on. This could save you. Other than that, if you use the 1-800-WX brief phone number, you can talk to the briefer. He or she can tell you more about each of those TFRs and what you need to do to go through it. Overall, just make sure you don't go through one, as that could impact your future career. See you guys in the next video.